Do you wish to go to Japan, work in a Japanese company, and gather skills and experience? If yes, then I present the goal of many professionals, Japan Training Visa. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. Come with me to Japan, the land of the sun. But first, you need to subscribe to our channel. In this video, I will define the Japan Training Visa, documents, requirements, application process, and many other details. What is a Japan Training Visa? For those who want to acquire new technology, skills, and knowledge, Japan has many opportunities. You, as an apprentice, come to Japan under the Technical Intern Training Program, and you are instructed in the desired organization to obtain the newest technology, skills, and education. You must be an employee of an organization outside of Japan whose CEOs send you to Japan to obtain new abilities. If you do not have this option, maybe go and get a work visa. Let me share some general requirements for the training visa. First, Japanese officials are really fond of our videos, so like this video. As an apprentice, you must be at least 18 years old. In your country, the desired technology, skills, or knowledge should not be available or extremely hard to achieve. After you return from Japan, you should be able to utilize the technology, skills, or education you've obtained in Japan. The technology, skills, and education that you want to obtain should be the unique ones. You should not be able to acquire them through routine work. Really important. As long as you're the holder of a Japan Training Visa, you have the right to do any activities during the training course. Acquiring new technology, skills, and knowledge is available for you either from a public or a private organization in Japan. Now, Japanese organizations. The intended organization should provide a full-time trainer who has a minimum of 5 years of experience in that field and provide all the necessary documents for the process. Each organization has the capacity to obtain new trainees. No problem. The more full-time employers they have, the more trainees they can take. If they have over 301 employees, their limit is 1/20th of their full-time employees. If they have 100 to 201 employees, their limit is 15 trainees. If they have 101 to 200 employees, their limit is 10 trainees. And if they have 51 to 100 employees, their limit is 6 trainees. One more. If they have less than 50 employees, their limit is 3 trainees. You, as a trainee, must look for 2 types of institutions. Number 1, individual organizations. These organizations accept trainees directly from foreign companies and business partners. Number 2, supervising organizations. They refer trainees to their business partners, which usually are non-profit organizations or small business associates. What documents do you need for a Japan Training Visa application? A description of yourself. Write about the purpose of the course, its location, substance of training, duration, etc. Next one. You must somehow provide a document providing that after returning to your home country, you will put the technology, skill, or knowledge acquired in Japan to practical use. Next one, documents that certify your professional career. Next, documents that certify the ability of the trainer to provide planned training. A full description of the company that sends you as a trainee to Japan. copies of the desired company's registration code, a statement of profit and loss, and a list of full-time employees. Oh, one thing. It is not necessary to submit your application in Japanese, but it has a good impact when you send your documents in Japanese and may shorten your Japanese training visa process. How to apply for a Japan training visa? Step 1. Confirm that you satisfy the general requirements for obtaining a Japan training visa. I've already told you about the general requirements. Step 2. Confirm that the proposed activities in Japan are consistent with those permitted for you. The actual activities you will undertake in Japan need to be considered. As I already mentioned, you are only permitted to learn and acquire technology, skills, or knowledge in Japan. Step 3. Gather the required documents. Talked about it. Step 4. Apply for a Japan Training Visa Certificate of Eligibility, or COE. A COE is a document that certifies your eligibility to undertake specific employment in Japan. An application for a training visa COE must be submitted in person at a regional immigration office in Japan. The COE application cannot be submitted by mail or at the Japanese embassy outside of Japan. If you can't apply for it in person, Japanese law allows a certified immigration specialist to submit a training visa COE application on your behalf. Step 5. Wait for the approval of your COE. The processing time generally takes 4 to 6 weeks. Once approved, a notice is sent to an address in Japan explaining that the COE is ready to be collected. Step 6. Obtain training status of residence, or SOR. Once you have the COE, the next step is to exchange the COE for training status of residence. There are 2 methods for exchanging the COE to training SOR. Number 1, exchange the training COE at a Japanese embassy outside of Japan. It generally takes 2 to 3 business days. Pretty short. You then travel to Japan and are granted training SOR at the port of entry. Number 2, undertake a change of status to training SOR in Japan. You can enter Japan under the Japan Visa Waiver Program or some other form of short-term entry and then apply for a training SOR at the regional immigration office in Japan. This method takes approximately 2 weeks. During that time, it is not possible for you to travel outside of Japan. Whether you receive your training SOR at the airport upon entering Japan or via a change of status application in Japan, you will receive a Japan residence card. This is an official identification card that includes an IC chip. The residence card contains personal information such as your name, address, birth date, resident status, in this case, training SOR, period of stay, etc. You are required to carry your residence card all the time. Step 7. Consider applying for a Japan re-entry permit. Since July 2012, if you held training SOR and wish to temporarily leave Japan, for example, for vacation, it was necessary to obtain a re-entry permit for Japan in advance of traveling. However, it is now possible to leave Japan for up to 12 months without a re-entry permit. If there is any possibility that a trip outside of Japan will last for more than 12 months, an individual holding training SOR should ensure that they have a re-entry permit. This can be obtained at all regional immigration offices in Japan. Now, how long can you stay in Japan under a Japan training visa? It depends on your training course you have chosen, but usually it is from 6 months up to 3 years. Well, that's it. Now you know everything about getting a Japan training visa. Subscribe to our channel, click the bell, and start your application with ease. Thank you all for watching.